This is Roger with Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2007 Ford F250 crew cab short bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It's a Lariat, which is leather. It's FX4 off-road suspension package, which is Rancho suspension installed at the Ford factory. Let's see, what else? It is a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company. It has 95,890 miles. It is a salvage title due to theft, not collision. If you look at the pictures before and after, you'll see that it's not wrecked in the pictures before it left Tulsa. And basically what happens is the insurance company's attorneys don't want any more liability, so they sell it to us in a salvage title. We sell it to you. You get killed in it. It can't go back to Progressive or Geico or whoever owned the truck. If they get sold on a clean title, a good lawyer might be able to get some of Geico or Progressives or whatever's money. Whereas on a salvage title, it's over. They're divorced and it's done. That's why they do it. Anyway, when we get them here, we do a inspection. This is what the inspection looks like. And I will tell you what it says. It says we did, it got both batteries, it got a windshield. We took a tailgate that we already had on a parts vehicle and gave it to it. It's kind of an ugly tailgate, but it is a tailgate. If you want something better, you'll probably just take that one and get it painted for real. But this truck, you're not buying this truck for looks. This is more for performance. What else? We did the Bulletproof. We bulletproofed it. It had such low miles. It's an 07. We figured let's make sure the mechanics of this thing are right. It's not that ugly, but we'd like something to stand out, and that will be the thing that'll stand out. It does have a Bulletproof EGR cooler. It does have a new Ford oil cooler, and we also did the IPR. So the package we sell for $2,400 to our buyers, we've already done to this truck. It also has a brand new set of Toyo tires, as you can see. What else? We replaced the driver door lock cylinder and the driver dash bezel and the ignition. Obviously that stuff was all broken when they stole it. We replaced the passenger tail light also. All right, please look at all the pictures. My brother's going to take this thing out. He's going to do somewhere between 60 and 80 HD pictures. I'm going to point at stuff that I see. There's little touch-up stuff here and there. But please look at all the pictures. Cosmetics are never okay to be an issue. There's so many pictures and so much video. There's a really light scratch here that's been touched up from like here to here. If you're buying this car for cosmetics, you're probably crazy. But you can see a little ding right here. But I will try to point everything out just in case, because I don't want anyone touch up right here. I don't want anyone telling me that I'm leaving stuff out. Because the goal of these videos really isn't to sell the vehicle as much as it is to inform. And the right person will find the truck. And then there will be a nice marriage between the truck and them. And when we try to force things in this world and make things happen that shouldn't happen, bad things happen. So that's not what we do. This is your ugly tailgate. We had one. We just basically what we did, we taped this off. There's some weird sticker on that. We just painted it black for it. It's just a tailgate. You can buy a louvered tailgate for $289. Fifth wheel tailgate if you wanted to. But we had this thing. We're like, you know what? Let's just give them that. Anyway, it's a nice spare there. There's your tow package. And it's been bulletproofed. I saw some, yeah, there's like a big touch up right here and up here. The little device that is in the gallery on each picture is pretty cool. You can zoom right in on stuff. So it's like putting your face an inch away. So cosmetics should never be an issue. Right. I'm gonna fire this thing up. 99,581 is a bit of miles. Well, radio is on. That's always helpful. All right, Kelly Blue Book. Everyone wants to know. There it is with 95,000 miles. Suggested retail price $27,000. There's the equipment that we booked it in with. Just freeze the picture and look at that. Okay, it's also in our ad. So anyway, branded title, salvage due to theft. It was a one owner. You put in the retail book value that I just told you about, subtract that for the Carfax issues, basically being a salvage theft, and you end up with a Carfax adjusted value of $26,585. Okay. Oklahoma, obviously it's a Tulsa truck, so that makes sense, doesn't it? Stolen $925.15, recovered $930.15. And there you go. Simple as that. Let's see. It was a Progressive casualty vehicle they sold with 95,890 miles on it. And we now have a title, Wheel Kinetics, 95,890. There you go. So that's the paperwork of the whole thing. You've seen everything we've got paperwork-wise. I'm going to open up the hood. We're going to look for Ford stamps on both fenders and on both sides of the core support, and I'm also going to open up the oil cap to look for blow-by. You should have Ford stamps on both fenders. Right there. There's one. No blow-by, that is excellent. Which of course figures, we've done the Bulletproof EGR, so that would figure. There's the stamp right here between my finger and thumb. New battery, sticker where they belong for the cat. Should be another, there's another one right there, and there should be one right there. So all these front end parts are original, so it hasn't been crashed in the front end. And if they did, and they replaced them with Ford parts, it'd be the first time I've ever seen that, because nobody replaces with factory parts. That's why it's a good thing to see all the Ford stamps there. Then you're about 99% sure that you haven't had any crash damage repaired when you see those stamps. They will never repair them with Ford parts when you can get a $25 fender from Korea. So you look for those Ford stamps. Seats look good, really good. Here's your passenger front window. Let's see. Heated seat on and off. It's hard to see with that light behind us. Forward, back, up. That's already all the way up. Let's go down and then go back up. There you go. That's up. Rear tilt down, rear tilt up, front tilt up, and down. There you go. Seats are in good shape. The air's blowing ice cold, I'll tell you that much. There's an old switch. Used to go there. I'm not sure why that's there. We have a wheel lock here. Wheel key. Driver rear window. Driver window, passenger rear window, driver rear window, mirrors. Out, in, up, down, other side, out, in, up, down. Let's see, door locks. There you go. Let's see, power pedals, up, down. It's hard to see that light come on. Very hard to see that. The light's just too bright. Back. There's a little bit of a tear on the seat. On Thursday, my mobile guy comes in. I'm going to have him seal that up. It won't be an insert, but it'll be better than that. Up, down, tilt up, down, tilt up, down. Perfect. All right, let's hop in here, get a seatbelt on, and get driving here. I'm running out of time. 15 minutes is the limit. All right. All right, let's see. Tow on and off. That's on, off. Radio. Don't know why. So manually it works. Steering wheel controls work. It's just this changer. Air is blowing ice cold. I can assure you of that. That I can tell you. All right, let's try these controls now. This is the steering controls for the air. Up, down, fan down. All right, rear window. There you go. All right, let me tilt this wheel down a little bit, adjust the seat a little bit. All right, we'll go to neutral. We're gonna go to 4 low. All right, and drive. And reverse. And 4 low. All right, and we're gonna go back to, now we're gonna go to 4 high. Drive. And 4 high in reverse. Neutral, and we're gonna go back to 2-wheel. All right, let's go for a ride. Turn the air up, it's warm. All right, it's on a salvage title. If you want to drive it home, which you're welcome to do, it's got a brand new set of tires. It'll be a nice road trip car. You do have to get plates and insurance. You can't get them on a salvage title. So before you come here, we have to take it to the cops. We charge $200 to do this for you before you come here, before it ships out. $200 would be to cover restoring the title. We get it inspected. It's called level 3 inspection. Then we get a restored salvage title. Then we can issue you plates to drive home on, and you can get insurance. So obviously that's mandatory. Then we have a $250 dock fee, and then we have taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So just add 2% city tax here in Tucson to your state, then add $250 dock fee and $200 to restore the title. Then you can drive it home. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. Unless you want us to restore the title for you before it ships out, which I strongly recommend you do, unless you're sure you can do it with the salvage title we provide, the bill of sale we provide, and the truck itself. Those are the only 3 things you'll have. So make sure you can do it in your state if you don't want us to do it for you before it leaves on a shipping truck. Once we receive your wire, if you're going to ship, we'll fill in the title, notarize it, scan it into your online file. We'll scan in the envelope that we mail it in, and then we'll send it to you in the mail. Once you have your truck shipped to you, you'll just take the title and the truck down and get your plates. Simple as that. Deposit is $500. Once you receive your deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it is for sale, okay? Once we get that deposit, we'll put your name and a banner over the truck at Kinetics.com, and it's yours. Last part of this speech is the warranty speech. It's out of warranty by miles and years. If Ford could have given it a 200,000 mile, 20-year warranty, they would have. They didn't, because they didn't know what would happen after that many miles or that many years, right? Okay, we don't either. We're experts on 6.0s. It already had the Bulletproof EGR package done to it, but it doesn't mean that the day you get it, it's not going to need an injector. We didn't do injectors, okay? It didn't need them. We scanned it, doesn't need them. But, you know, you don't know. Okay, so there's risk involved in buying anything used, whether it's a lazy boy recliner or a toaster oven, that Isuzu Trooper, or this truck. Okay, there's no such thing as perfect, and we do not know what's going to happen to it tomorrow. If we did, we'd be billionaires if we knew what was going to happen to every car the next day. Just give me a 24-hour window and I'd be a billionaire quickly. All right, so if you don't like risk, please go buy a brand new truck. Don't buy anything from us, because we cannot guarantee you a risk-free experience. Okay. Also, this thing has big tires on it, wide tires, you know, bigger tires than normal, and Ford steering's a little floaty. This one's a little floaty, like most Fords. If you want to tighten them up, you got to put a new steering box in them, and really, once you do that, you'll have about a 40% better steering for a little while. It's a Ford. That's why we put it in the text at the bottom of the ads, that that's what they do. So if you need, you know, if you want it to be really tight steering, then, you know, you're gonna have to do a little bit of steering box on it, which is pretty cheap and pretty easy to do. But I wouldn't do it if I were you, okay? Because it's a waste of money. Again, this is about information. This isn't about selling the truck, okay? It'll sell itself. I just want the right person to buy the truck. Anyway, it's a really nice running truck. Thank you for your time.